Hey you guys, it's Shamira aka Mimi. If you are new, welcome to the channel. If you're returning, welcome back. So you guys, it is Waldron Free Wednesday and I did put out an earlier message. So I hope you guys were able to catch it. But this is the second message of the day, okay? I pulled from my Shaman Dream Oracle deck and this is the spread that I got, okay? I got in hand, the universe is your partner. Okay, and that is 31, which is in numerology is 4. 3 plus 1 is 4. And you guys also got Dream Thief, refusal of the call. Okay. And that is also, that's 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. Okay. Structure, foundations. Okay. Stability. All right. And you guys also got this one star in the sky, limitless possibility. I don't want to say this. I can't pretend like I don't see it, and it would not be. I would not be doing my duty if I did not tell you guys this. But some of you guys are kind of sabotaging yourself by being in a relationship or indulging in a relationship that you guys know is just not for you. Ooh. Some of you guys may be at a point in your life, maybe you have experienced some sort of decline in your romantic relationships and connections. Maybe it is hard for you guys to find love because you find yourself on a certain journey, and this journey does require for you guys to spend a lot of time in isolation, a lot of time alone. It does not mean you're lonely. It just means that you guys have a higher calling on your life, a higher purpose, and you guys have been called to do something, okay? Fulfill some sort of purpose, and you guys are not doing it. So if you're finding yourself kind of going through a tower moment in your stability, because this is 4, 4 is all about stability and foundations. You may find yourself in situations or relationships with people or even friendships with people where it seems to be going downhill. Maybe you guys are not gaining the support from the certain people you are expecting support from. It's because you guys are refusing a certain path, okay? Yeah, it's something about refusing a path, okay? It seems kind of difficult. It's kind of a path that is less traveled, and you guys are looking at like, why do I have to do it? Why was I chosen for this? Okay, why do I have to answer the call? And I keep hearing that saying, and everyone has been saying it. I've been hearing this lately from a lot of different other people, even seeing it on billboards and even hearing it. I heard it on a radio station, okay? Yeah, because for some of you guys, you're meant to be an inspirational speaker or inspirational person. You're supposed to motivate people in your life, but instead, some of you guys may even settle for getting yourself wrapped up in certain connections, certain relationships, and you guys must understand that's not your purpose in these people's lives. Your purpose is not to fall in love with some people you guys meet. Sometimes you meet people to inspire them, to motivate them, to push them to do their best, to sometimes go down their correct path, or to help them veer onto their correct path, or even answer their call. Okay? This is not for everyone, but it's definitely for someone. I'm hearing someone is going through a lot of uh, I would say discord. The word for it is discord. Okay, I hear discord, and your relationships and your connections. The foundation doesn't really seem to be as stable. Okay, you guys might find yourself in spats or disagreements with a lot of your relationships, whether it be friendships, whether it be family bonds, whether it be just random people, maybe neighbors and people you guys run into on an everyday basis. Co-workers, classmates, and you don't quite understand why. It's because you guys may be staying in these connections or interacting with these people longer than what you guys are supposed to be interacting with them. Okay, and it's kind of making you guys veer off of your path. Okay, some of you guys have put your dreams on hold just to indulge in certain connections and certain relationships. I'm definitely getting that with this dream thief. Some people that you guys are surrounded by, you have to understand this is really, really important, and it might hurt some people's feelings, but you have to understand that your life is much bigger. Your calling is much bigger. Your perception of life, okay, your perspective of life is much, much bigger than what these people around you can comprehend. Where you are now, you guys are much more spiritually inclined than these people, so they will not understand your vision and what you hold for your life. Some of you guys have been telling people around you about your dreams, and because you're telling people about these big grand dreams, they seem to not be able to handle it. So they might even say little things to you to kind of steal your joy about your dream. That's what I'm getting when it comes to this dream thief. They're constantly telling you things to discourage you or to make you feel like you're thinking a lot bigger, or you're thinking it's too much. Okay, it's too far-fetched, it's not realistic, because I'm definitely hearing that. And some of you guys will maybe, you know, pacify these people by telling them, okay, you're right, I am being unrealistic, that dream is a little far-fetched, you know, just to keep the peace between you and that person. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting you being in a relationship with a person who does not understand your dream, they do not understand your path, so they might try to get you to veer off of that path. And some of you guys are giving this person, this romantic partner, the power over your life, in which you guys know to be true. Some of you guys have had dreams about what you're supposed to do. Okay, I don't know why I'm hearing you guys could have been in a meditative state, in deep meditation. You may have had a vision, okay, a prophetic vision about yourself and what you're supposed to do. And the more you guys open yourself up and tell this person, this partner, they seem to look at you as you're being crazy. They may have told you guys that you're crazy. Okay, you must understand that if the person perception, their perspective of themselves and their life, they limit themselves. Okay, they really don't believe they have a lot of possibilities in their life. They will try to convince you that you're the same way, but it's actually the opposite. Some of you guys know you have a plethora of possibilities in your life. You have so much potential to reach these countless possibilities, these limitless possibilities, but you aren't giving yourself the chance to do so because you guys are believing what other people are telling you. You guys are falling into the trap of taking what these people say to heart. Okay, whatever they're saying about your life does not apply to you. Okay, it does not apply to you. Some of you guys, you have grown up in I would say in a small community, in a small town, or you guys are surrounding yourself by closed-minded, small-minded people. Okay, what they hold dear, the things that they value is not what you guys value. The things that they value is kind of what has been programmed into their head, or what they're supposed to expect for their own life. So once again, they're programmed to believe certain things and to believe that this is all they have to do, or this is all it is to life. When you guys kind of get them to kind of think outside of their own box, outside of the program, they always seem to hit you with a lot of resistance. Okay, so if some of you guys have to distance yourself away from people, do that. It's definitely not done out of malice. It's not done out of you guys feeling like you know, everyone is against you, you know, the world is against you and stuff like that. No. It's just that you guys cannot continue to surround yourself or indulge in people who are too small-minded, who cannot see, okay, anything outside of their own bubble. I'm definitely seeing that with this owl. This owl is holding like a globe or a bubble. They really can't see anything outside of their bubble, because their bubble is all they know. That town is all they know. That state, that country is all they know. That way of living is all that they know. Okay, so no more trying to convince people that what you're dreaming about, the vision you have for yourself and stuff like that. No more trying to convince people that, you know, to see things your way. That's what I meant to say. Okay, don't make people see things your way. I'm definitely hearing that. And there was something else I wanted to say. Okay, in the hand, the universe is your partner. Some of you guys are starting to understand that you have everything that you need in your hands, but because you have been convinced by people around you with small minds, you guys are starting to believe the opposite. Okay, some of you were like, well, if I cut everyone off, I'm really not going to have any friends. I'm really not going to have anyone to support me. No, you are. The universe is always supporting you by removing things and people who are standing in your way of getting to where you guys need to be. Okay, So just because you go through a period of isolation, maybe being by yourself, standing alone, it does not mean you guys are actually alone, okay? You always have someone with their hand out ready to assist you, ready to help you. It's all about your perspective, okay? And removing yourself from this worldly view, okay, of what support looks like. Some of you are being called to separate from people, to isolate yourself and to be alone. Not, like I said, once again, to make yourself feel like you're better than everyone else, but it's definitely to get back on your path, okay, to fulfilling your dreams, to fulfilling your destiny, to fulfilling your calling, okay? Yeah, solo dolo journey. I'm hearing that. For someone, I don't know why I'm hearing, if you're being called to be alone, to be by yourself, okay, crown, right use of power, 8. Yeah, it's something about yourself that you're being called to delve into. Um, maybe master something about yourself. Okay, you're definitely on a solo dolo journey. And I'm hearing that if you're being urged to kind of stay to yourself, not date. Okay, something about not being in a relationship or being very discerning when it comes to connecting with other people and making sure that they are supportive, or making sure that you guys are vibrating on the same frequency and the same level, because I'm hearing that great minds think alike. Also with this, I don't know why I'm getting this with this big hat and this crown. I'm thinking of great minds. If you guys cannot find or connect with like-minded people, or people who are thinking or has the ability to think outside of their own life bubble, that you guys are being told to be by yourself, maybe hold out for the right person. And it may seem like you guys have been alone for a long time. I don't know why I'm getting 8 months to a year, maybe even 2 years, 4 years. You may have been by yourself. You may have been asked to isolate yourself. It's because you guys have a very high calling on your life. And not just anyone can walk into your facility or vicinity and walk into your life and siphon up off your energy, because they will in some way bring you back down to where you guys used to be, where you guys have already elevated from. I'm definitely seeing that, okay? And when for some reason the enemy knows that you guys have a big calling on your life, they will try to steal you by placing dream thieves and small-minded people into your life to kind of discourage you, like I said, and veer you off of your path. I'm even seeing that some of you guys, because you've been by yourself, sirens, okay, because you guys have this really big calling over your life, okay, you don't feel a need to really connect with anyone physically. So you guys may be taking a vow of abstinence or a vow of celibacy. And I'm hearing people flirting with you, okay, and stuff like that. And I'm hearing, because you guys have this big calling on your life, you guys need a partner who is just as inclined, spiritually inclined, who has a big purpose of their life too. Okay, I'm definitely hearing divine partner, divine partnership, divine masculine, divine feminine. If a person does not come with exactly what you guys are looking for, you guys will not indulge with these people, not intellectually, not spiritually, not energetically, not emotionally, not mentally, okay? And definitely not physically or sexually. So if someone is dating you, okay, you guys may want to date. Dating, it does not necessarily have to equate to interacting physically or sexually, okay? Someone definitely needs to hear that. Yeah, whenever you are dating someone, you may give them a really difficult time. I wouldn't say difficult time, but you guys may put up healthy boundaries with these people. I'm hearing, please be careful of people, or be wary of people trying to love bomb you, trying to convince you to become overly sexual with them, okay, whether it is through conversation or just through touch. People will ask you, how long have you been celibate? How long have you stayed to yourself or kept to yourself? And they want to challenge you. They feel like they can in some way get you to break your vow to yourself. Okay, they might even ask you So all this time, what were you doing when you're by yourself? And some people may get offended if you tell them that, the universe is my partner, God is my partner, God is my husband, God is my wife, or something like that. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting that with this. The universe is your partner. Okay. It can go in different ways with this card. Okay, like you always have a person to help you as far as partner. And also I'm hearing the divine partner. The universe is your divine partner. The universe satisfies you in different ways by getting you to unlock your creativity in your sacral chakra, rather than indulging in the low vibrational part of it, which is indulging in sex. I'm not saying that it's a bad part. And I'm also hearing that please be wary of people trying to make you feel really, really bad um, about not wanting to indulge in sex. You may talk about sex, okay, and stuff like that, but you guys aren't easily swayed into, uh, I would say, participating in the physical side of it, okay? Sex is a part of life. And this is a side message for someone, okay? I'm definitely hearing that if you guys are the opposite of what I'm saying, some of you guys have been indulging in sexual activity. I don't want you guys to, Jelani, give me a second, you guys. I did not want to talk about this while he's here. My son is a whole trip. He's always eavesdropping on my conversations. Um, so like I said, though, if you guys are indulging in, the opposite, you guys are indulging in some sort of, sexual type of activity, um, be wary of people trying to scold you, okay, for talking about it, or for being openly expressive with your sexuality. I don't know why I've been getting that, because I've been seeing this on, I saw this on a forum, and I also saw it on I'm going to get to this card, okay? It says number one, a tidy house, clarity, and organization, okay? I'm gonna get into that card, but I want to get this last little message out. I started this on a forum where this man was like going in on this woman for speaking about sexual energy and stuff like that, and how to properly use it. And nothing was, and not once did she say indulge in a physical activity with other people. She was like giving really great points, and this man was going in and said it wasn't holy. And I've seen a video the other day where someone tried to scold this reader. Okay, I was just like scrolling through videos and I mistakenly hit it. So I just sat there, I listened to her for a little bit, and she was talking about sexual energy, and I started laughing because this other person, I don't know if it was a man or a woman, but they were trying to go in on her, telling her how talking about sex and stuff like that, or sexual energy, is not holy, it's not godly, it's not spiritual. And it's something about understanding that in life there are both dark and light sides of spirituality, of everything. There's always a positive and negative side of everything. Okay, so talking about sex, it does not have to be a nasty and dirty and disgusting thing. It is a part of life. How you guys think you exist because your parents had to have sex to make your ass here, unless your ass is a clone, okay, made in a lab. So people must understand the dark side of life and stop trying to demonize normal things, okay? And it is definitely a thin line. You must understand where to draw the line when it comes to speaking about or talking about sex, because it can and sometimes veer more towards the dark side very quickly if you're not careful, okay? And some people, I've noticed that, when they suppress talking about or speaking about these things, they in some way, that suppression of their sexual desires, or of I would say the curiosity of sex, can sometimes turn really, really dark behind closed doors. And sometimes this is where people develop unhealthy obsessions and stuff like that, or compulsions. Okay, so I really want to get more into that, because unless you guys really, really delve into yourself, you understand the human psyche, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of people, like I said, because they have not healthily or found a way to healthily speak about or indulge in, sex and stuff like that, or understanding their sexual desires, their sexual nature, or their sexual energy, they can sometimes, like I said, fall into the trap of allowing those repressed emotions, those repressed feelings and desires to turn into some sort of perversion, where they end up in some way having these sick ass fetishes and stuff like that, or these obsessions about sex, or giving these certain sexual, connotations towards certain people and stuff like that, or even like I said, creating these perversions, these obsessions, these compulsions. This is the type of behavior you guys will find in a lot of pedophiles and stuff like that. And I do speak on these things because these are uncomfortable things that is a part of life. Just because we speak on these things, it does not mean that it's a nasty or dirty thing, or it is a taboo thing, or it's a no. We shouldn't speak on these things. It should be spoken on because there's a lot of people today that I know personally, and also people that are watching this video now who have an issue with speaking on these, taboo things. Um, and because you guys have not been able to speak on these taboo things, you have in some way experienced so much turmoil, so much negative experiences surrounding these topics. Okay, maybe some sort of essay, I'm going to say, because I don't even get paid for these videos, some sort of sexual assault or sexual abuse that they have experienced in life, and they have not been able to speak on it or talk about it, or even confess or confront these experiences, because they have been taught by caregivers or people around them that speaking on this is a taboo thing, you shouldn't talk on that, and it's kind of like pretend like it didn't happen. Okay, so it's a lot of people out here who will get on other people's platforms, other people's forums, pages and stuff like that, and try to scold them for speaking on these issues, for speaking on these topics when it comes to the topic of sex. Okay, or how to understand sexual energy. It does not have to be perverted. People make it, humans make it into a perverted thing. They turn all of these natural human things into perversions. Okay, where, like I said, society is taught not to speak on them openly and honestly, and because we don't speak with them openly and honestly, this is why we always end up, with a lot of people experiencing so many difficult, or I would say uncomfortable experiences because of this. Okay, a lot of you guys, I'm not saying a lot of you guys, but not a lot of you guys, I'm definitely going to say not a lot of you guys, a little small handful of you guys may have experienced this in your life, where you spoke on something in your family, your caregivers, people around you who have repressed themselves in their own energy when it comes to this aspect of life, that they have taught you to not speak on your experiences because it makes them feel uncomfortable. But you're not here to make other people around you constantly feel comfortable. You're definitely here to speak the truth. If you guys are in some way getting an inkling or feeling inclined or urged to speak on your past experience when it comes to, maybe sexuality, being sexually abused or something like that, definitely speak on it. Okay, speak on it, say what you guys have to say. If you want to ask questions about it, if you find a nice safe space or a safe place where you find other like-minded people to speak on these topics about, definitely do that. But do not allow people to make you feel bad about talking about these experiences and stuff like that, or make you feel nasty or naughty. Like I said, the repression of these desires, of these curiosities around sex and stuff like that, or sexual energy, is what turns things into perversions. Constantly repressing things and experiment behind closed doors, it can quickly turn really, really dark. Okay, and I'm definitely hearing someone has an experience, they want to say something, but some of you guys have separated yourself away from parents, away from family members, because you may have had a really tumultuous type of childhood around, abuse and stuff like that, sexual abuse. You weren't able to speak on it to heal yourself. Okay, you guys are you could be in a process of healing that part of yourself. Maybe some of you guys have this thing about not wanting to be, physical with other people. It may take you guys long to build a connection, to trust another person to become physical, because you guys have been through a lot. Okay, I'm definitely hearing that if someone's family member told them don't speak on it or try to pretend like the situation didn't happen. Okay, there's a lot of people, like I said, who live to this day, who I know, who I do not know, who go through these experiences of, wanting to speak on what has happened to them as far as going through that essay, but being discouraged to do so because people around them are turning into something that is naughty or taboo, or just something that is really disgusted or disgusting to talk about, and it's really not. It happened to you, you've been through that experience, but how am I supposed to even get over the experience or get through the experience if I'm constantly being told to repress it? Okay, and this is why repression, if you repress a lot of things, people, when they don't, I would say, handle it or deal with it in a really healthy way, they can act it out on other people, and next thing you know, the behavior that has been acted upon them, they go acted on another person, and the cycle continues. And it should be a healthy, safe space and place to speak on these things, talk about these things. How are we supposed to move forward and move past these things and heal these things if we cannot talk about them like regular healthy, okay, and mature adults? How? So if you have anyone right now in your life who is making you feel bad about speaking on these experiences, whether it be good or bad experiences, separate yourself from those people. They have a lot of things about themselves that they have to confront. Whatever things they feel ashamed about when it comes to speaking on this topic, let them deal with that on their own. It has nothing to do with you. Do not internalize that, okay? Yeah, because it was a person saying it was really ungodly to speak about that. Like, it's a human thing. We're going to speak about it. It does not have to turn, you know, like I said, in a really dark manner. It does not have to veer off to a certain perversion, okay? So if you guys understand what I'm saying, you guys understand what I'm saying. And I'm also hearing that if you guys are looking for some sort of breakthrough in whatever you guys are doing, or you guys are looking for some sort of clarity in your life right now, the best thing for you guys to do is to clean your house. Okay, keep your house clean, keep your house tight. I'm also hearing that it's a certain closet you have to clean out. Some people who would try to make other people feel bad about expressing themselves freely, or like I said, speaking on, you know, sexuality and stuff like that, they have a lot of demons and a lot of things in their closet that they have to clean out. Some people who have I would say a ick of talking about that, of speaking about that in a healthy way, in a really healthy way. They feel ashamed about what they have been through. Maybe they have been through a really, I would say, traumatizing or traumatic experience when it came to that, like I said. And I can see my son just like inching back. Okay, I'm going to try to get off of this, you guys, because he just loved my attention. This is why I can't get nothing done. But, yeah, I'm hearing that if you guys want to speak your truth when it comes to expressing yourself, okay, in a sensual way, I'm definitely going to say that. Because I do have to mind my words, because he does repeat things and ask me questions. I don't think I'm ready to have that conversation today. They have a lot of things they have to clean out of their closet, okay, in order for them to feel comfortable or to get to that healthy place. So those people could be going through a lot of emotional turmoil or psychological turmoil when it comes to their own sensuality and stuff like that. They may be facing certain perversions and stuff like that behind closed doors, or they may be facing some sort of compulsions and obsessions when it comes to their own sensuality and stuff like that, okay? So if you guys are finding people who are telling you or trying to discourage you from speaking your truth, okay, with this Ace of Swords, free yourself from them, okay? There's no need to indulge in those people or to engage with those people, okay? So this reading went completely left. You guys will definitely get a timestamp message. Oh my gosh, it's like whenever I get these cards in my hands, I start recording, I start to meditate and ground myself. I do end up getting a lot of channel downloads and stuff like that. I'm on a roll, baby. So like I said, you guys, I want you to enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy this beautiful, beautiful Wild and Free Wednesday. Make sure you guys are staying hydrated as well. Maybe go take a swim, okay? Go for a little dunk or something like that to keep yourself cool and hydrated. It is a little hot. I would love to come out with the topic of the pick of cards, okay? I want to get started on those topics, and my favorite topic to talk about is obsession. I definitely want to get into what makes people obsessed with you, what causes them to be so obsessed with you, to develop these compulsions and stuff to move towards you or to know who you are. Okay, I definitely want to get into that for Monday's pick a card, so please stay tuned for that. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Also, you guys, before I leave, I did fill up on my candles in my shop, Heavily by Goddess Beast. So definitely check that out if you guys would love a candle shipped off to you. All of the candles are in stock, so thank you guys so much for vibing with me, for watching, for listening to this Wild and Free Wednesday. Free yourself from the fuckery, free yourself from the bullshit, and I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your weekend. I love you, and mwah. Bye.